downtown pretty late. I spent the week thinking about our next day. It was easier then, so much easier then. Or like that time I picked you up outside of school.
Hi. Hello everyone. Hello Angel.
Hello.
Hello to everyone who's watching Lady Serena today. I am so happy today because I find my second Filipina
Thank you.
to do my interview, because I have so many followers in my page who is from Philippines. So I would like to share with them more people just like them, brother and sister who is in this business.
Yes.
So I will start briefly to introduce myself. I'm Serena, and I'm originally from Hong Kong. Now I'm in Montreal. Since last year, I became a single full-time mother. So, Angel, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yep. Angel Crum. I am originally from the Philippines, and I am already living in the U.S. for about 18 years now. I am a mom of 3 kids. Ages 21, 11, and 4 years old. And then I work as a social worker full-time, and then I've been a digital business owner for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is so great to know. You don't seem to have 3 kids already.
Yeah,
that's really good to know. That's good to know, because that's a lot of work,
Yes.
So as you said, you are working as a social worker. So that was before, or you're still doing the social worker at the same time that your business?
Yes, I'm still doing my full-time job, and then my business is just part-time.
Okay, you're doing as a part-time?
Yes.
So is there any conflict of the schedule, in the schedule?
One of the things that I really get into this business when I was looking 2 years ago is that I wanted to make sure that a business would fit in my schedule, in my busy schedule. So when I was looking, I was like, I need to make sure that the business is not going to be the reason why I quit I'm going to be so stressed because I'm still working.
Yes.
So I said, I need to find something that actually fits around my schedule. And I found this because of its flexibility.
Yes.
I think that's one of the things that made me like, okay, this is one good check. I want to do this because it's flexible. So that's why the schedule is so amazing, which I can do it anytime, so.
And as a social worker in the state, is this a 9-to-5 job?
Yes, it's an 8-to-5 job, and I can also make my own schedule. So usually, the schedule of my job is also pretty flexible. Meeting with my clients and stuff like that. So it's not as bad, but when it gets really stressful, it's very stressful. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so what about your job? What is the why you have started online business? What was your why?
My biggest why was on 2020 when the pandemic hits, I did not have a plan B. So I have been working as a social worker for about 10 years and a half now. So I felt like I was content. I was okay. I get my paycheck. I go move forward, and I was just fine. And then the pandemic hits. We were still working, but we were working from home. I told myself, man, I really don't have a backup plan. I don't have nothing. I don't have anything if something happens. So what I did was I got to know this business from my high school teacher. So I was talking to her about it, and she said, well, just check it out, So I was like, I need something for plan B so that I would know that my children are secure, and they would have something for them, and then I can retire and spend more time with them. So I know that I'm happy with my job and I like what I'm doing, but I need something. So she talked to me about, the business and stuff. So those are my biggest why, is to have something that I can fall back into if something happens.
And I think that in the state, the cost of living must be very high as well. And plus, you have 3 kids. And that's a lot. I can imagine that.
Yes.
I only have 2, and it is a lot.
Yeah, I know.
It's always good to have a plan B. It's always good to have another stream of income that we can match with our job. So that's great.
Yes.
Congratulations to you. You find
I
this
know.
opportunity.
I was like, so when I really wasn't looking, but I was like, man, I've never thought that I need something. I need a plan B. So then, my teacher was like, just give it a try. If you find, like, if you get inspired and you can do it in your spare time, then go for it. So I did.
Yes.
So
Yes. Thank you for sharing that.
yeah.
So, Angel, how did this business have changed your life until now? Like, it's been 2 years. What did you see? Like, how did it change around you, around your family?
The business, actually, it's amazing because when I started the year one, I was like into the training, I was like going at it, doing all the things that I needed to do. And then my son that's 11 years old, he's playing sports, so my schedule, with his schedule, my schedule, and then the business, is almost like I was so overwhelmed. So I took a year break. With my year break, I had to reevaluate, like, my time management. What do I need to do? So I had to go back to the things that I learned on year one. And I sat there and I was like, you know what? I need to have a better plan because my business is my business. I can't hold it accountable for anybody. So this year I sat down myself. I worked on my time management. And what's amazing about it is throughout that time, my family have to work around my time as well. So when I have live or we have mastermind, I make it to a point that that's my time, So I tell them that's my time. You guys would have to fend for yourself and take care of yourself, So my husband is pretty helpful about that. He knows when I have live, he knows what is going on. So I really learned a lot about myself. I'm very shy. I usually just post on social media, my kids, and I don't even do anything like interviews or stuff. When I had my very first live with my coach and the other business partners, I told myself, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not gonna, and so, what's amazing is as I go through this year, I have so many lives that I enjoy it. I really
I can
love
see
doing
that.
live. Yeah, I love it. I'm so passionate about it. So if I get something that messaged me, or if I see somebody that messaged on the live stuff in our group chat, I just jump on it, whatever time it is. If it's London time, UK time, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning just to do it. So I felt like that grew me as a person. I learned that, wow, I'm meeting a lot of people. I'm meeting you. I'm meeting people from UK and, Australia, anybody. I feel like I resonate with their culture and, I feel like I am there too. Like I met a mom with their kids during the live and I was like, that's amazing. I get so conscious about when the kids come in, but now when I see them do their live, the kids come in, I just go with it. I
You
want
just
to show,
leave it there.
Yes, I just want to show the people that it's okay. I'm real. The people interviewing me is real. Whoever I'm interviewing is real. So that's my goal. If you want to start something, this business made me feel like I have grown into a person that I didn't know I was.
Yes.
I didn't know I am now. So I was like, man, my self-confidence really did good on this business. So yeah, that's what I think. I felt I learned so much. I mean, social media and all the numbers or whatever we have to track down is just one of the biggest things I've learned. But self-growth and confidence is one of the things I love about this business.
Yeah, and I think by meeting lots of people, it can make our world bigger. Even though you don't
Yes.
have to go travel. Example, you are
Yes.
in the United States right now, and I have just did interview yesterday with someone in London. So
Yes.
it's like go all around the world, meeting different people, talking to strangers, but we
Yes.
all very nice to each other because we are
Yes.
working on the same on the same goal,
Same goal.
like to helping each other as well. So I think this is a very good point. And the mastermind, as you said, is very nice because like you just said now for the time management, this is a thing that I have to take a look more, like to take a look more because like I've been single only from last year. It's
Wow.
like yes, and this is a very difficult time for me right
Transition.
now to
Yeah.
get used to it. I'm not used to be alone with everything.
Yeah.
So I'm very tired. I'm very exhausted. But with this business, I still can manage my time. I
Yes.
still can find the right moment to work. For example, my daughter when they are sleeping, when they're playing. So I think it's a great business. Really.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yes. So Angel, can you please name one of the best advantage of this business? As we said already, we name some of them already.
So much, yeah.
Yes,
So
but
I think one of the best is the
one.
community. I think for everything that is, I think we all name the best about it, but I think I really resonate with the community. Um, I don't feel alone, I don't know anything about business. I don't have a business background, and I just don't know like nothing how to run a business, how to start a business. If this community is not there, or I didn't have a coach or anybody that supports me, I feel like I would be really lost. And I would quit because I feel like, oh my goodness, why did they just leave me?
Oh,
So the business really in the community is one of the best advantages. I have never met with all my lives. I think I probably have done 20 the most, or 25, with all those people that I've talked to. um, I have so much positive about how they are. They've never been rude. I mean, sometimes I'm late because of the time zone, or sometimes I forget what time it is, or all those things. And I mean, they are just everybody in the community is the nicest person I've ever. I mean, it's almost like there's a raining nice people in one area, so everybody is in that area, which is our community. So that's the best thing that I've ever. Like I said, I don't feel when I feel alone, I give up. And I feel like I couldn't do it. And when I always get back to the community and feel like they're there. If you reach
mhm.
out and ask the most craziest question, they'll answer for you. So that's what
Yes.
I think is the best. So
So what will you say? We are a online business, Angel.
yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
it could be some people might think that this is a scam, right? It's
Yes.
normal because this is online. They might think
Mm-hmm.
that, oh, is this fake? Are they trying to cheat? What would you
Mm-hmm.
say about this?
So I have so for the past 2 years, I have a lot of people that tells me, oh, your business is not real. You're gonna really earn money on it. So I
Yes.
just tell them, the money is really a bonus for me. My job is pretty good. I like my pay. I mean, I really like the advantages of what I'm doing as a social worker. But I told them I have never grew as a person if I didn't join this business. I would not be like this. I would not know myself. I would be hiding in the corner all the time. And I said, well, if you really want to know what it is, and you quit like saying like, oh, why don't you tell me what it is? I tell them, hey, I took a step. I signed this and it's free. You don't even have to pay for it. Sign and watch. That made
Yes.
me sign and watch. When I signed and watched, then I was able to resonate to other people's story. I felt like I was in their shoes. So I went into the business. I said, if you don't check it out, I mean, it's your loss. I was like, I'm even surprised why I waited this long to check it out. So I always tell them, check it out. If you are a hateful thing, then don't check it out. So you know
Yes, I think so. It's just too great. It's like sometimes it's hard to believe that there's something like this, because
yes,
as for
yes.
myself, last year it was my hardest time. So when I was scrolling, I was crying, I was scrolling on the bed. I saw this business coming, and I was like, this is not possible. But
Uh-huh.
in the meantime, I was saying, I don't have other choice right now. Why don't I just go in and check it
Yes.
out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
correct.
sometimes it's just like that. I think when the times come, it will just come to you. And when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to you, just grab it. Because
Yeah.
when the opportunity fly away,
My
you
way.
won't have that chance anymore.
Yes,
I think this
exactly.
is very important.
Yes.
And last question, Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Since I know that a lot of my followers, I'm not sure for yours, but they don't speak very well English. Is there a problem for that? Do you think for to enroll to this business?
I don't think there is a problem to that because I know that English is our main language to do this business because a lot of our prints and everything is in English. So, but if you have a coach and a mentor that resonates with you, so with you with the language part, if you knew the language and you can help them, but also that's one thing amazing about I think this was this year that on the training there's already like a tab where you can even translate it in your own language.
Yes, I see
So
that too.
yeah, so that's amazing. That really helps out a lot of those people that have a struggle with English. So I don't think there is really any reason for anybody not to join. As long as you're 18 and if you're like 95 years old, you can still join,
Yes,
because
correct.
we have a lot of people in there that's grandma, great grandparents. I mean, there is a lot, and they're rocking this business. I mean, why could you not? You
Yes,
could be 19 and job quitter. You can be 35 and retired. So it's just up to you. If you don't, like you said, if you don't grab that, it's gonna fly away. What are you gonna
yes,
do? There's
correct.
nothing to lose. There isn't. So every time somebody will ask me like, why do I have to sign this or why do I have to sign that? I was like, you know what? The business is so big that there's a lot of information and I don't want you to miss it, or I don't want to explain it the way that it might not, you can't understand it. But if you watch our webinar, then they will explain it to you and then you can understand it more. So I was like, there is no risk for anything. You sign up, it's free. And then if you even want to go further, you can even have the 30-day. So it's not something you really, really, really will like, oh, I wasted my time on this. It's not. It really
Yes.
isn't a waste time. So
And at last, Angel, uh, if you have to say something to my followers, to your followers, what it will be? Why they
I
have
would
to enroll for this business?
I would definitely tell them to take that first step and don't be scared. We all have our fear, but we don't want other people to build our own dreams because a lot of people might have different reasons why they joined this business, but in the long run, we all have a common goal is to have that time freedom
Mm-hmm.
and to be able to have that a lot of things that we can create our lifestyle with. So everybody has their own lifestyle, everybody does their own thing, but our main ultimate goal is we are here to help you. So if you sign up, we are there step by step to help you. We're not going to leave you. This community is so huge that if you take that first step and if you have questions, we will answer as much as we can. So we can't do anything if you don't take that first step. So take that first step. And I think I would say when I took that first step, I mean, now I feel like, man, it's the rest of it is history. I'm like still excited every time I wake up and I see a message and I'm like, whoa, I'm
Every
still,
morning.
yes, it's almost like I don't even need a coffee anymore because I have the message to be my coffee. So yes, it's amazing. Take that step and there's nothing to lose. Just take it one day at a time. Take that first step, sign into our website, connect with Serena, connect with me. And I think we both will be a great mentor to you and ask questions. There's no stupid question to ask. Just ask questions.
Yes, thank you very, very, very much, Angel, for today.
You're welcome
Thank
so
you
much.
for helping me.
You're welcome. You're
We have a
welcome.
very wonderful community. We
Yes.
have the time freedom, and I will soon get the financial freedom. And we have a very global business. This is a global business.
Yes.
And I think this is something that you guys can take a look to give yourself a chance to change no matter what is the kind of life you're living right now. So
Yes.
thank you for sharing the story with us, Angel, once again. Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Have a good night.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.